Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. We'll get back to that. First, I woke up and someone named Stinky Baby Charlotte slowly trotted into the kitchen to ask for her breakfast and then waited impatiently until I served it to her. While she was loudly smacking, I had to check on my bread dough that was sitting out overnight to proof, and then I have to take it out and punch it down and get all the air bubbles out of it. After I kneaded it just for a little bit, I shaped it into this lump, also known as a loaf, and I put it into a buttered dish, like a baking pan, a loaf pan. Once I got my little lumpy loaf situated, gross, I fed Bread Lasso because I needed to make sure Bread Lasso lives forever so that I can continue making bread loaves. Then it was time to go get coffee, so I went to, I almost said Starbucks. I went to 7 Brew. I don't go to Starbucks. And I got an iced honey blondie with coconut milk, sugar-free, add the extra shot. That's what I get every single time. Every now and then I'll mix it up around Christmas time and get a cinnamon roll blondie, all the same things. Coconut milk, extra shot, sugar-free. Anyway, I went home and I put my loaf of bread in the oven and I baked it, and then right as it was coming out of the oven, my friend showed up. I had lunch plans with my friend Jim. I don't know if you guys remember or if you've known me that long, but Jim is someone I went to high school with, and after my friend was, content warning, murdered, my best friend, there's a whole playlist dedicated to this because like Dateline came to my house, it was a whole thing. Anyway, Jim was one of the people who was there for me the entire time and always supported me and has always been in my life since I was a child. And we haven't seen each other in like 6 or 7 years, maybe even longer, so we decided to go get pedicures together and to go have lunch together, and it was a really nice day. If you want to know more about the murder trauma story, it's under a playlist on my account, and that playlist is called Let's Talk Trauma. I think it's like the 6th or 7th one if you scroll over. It's also why I do not consume true crime in any nature, because I don't like it. I don't like Law and Order. I hate all that crap. After Jim went home, I went to my kitchen and started making my breakfast meal prep because I don't have a lot of time this week and I need to catch up and get that done because I'm about to leave for work, but I had about an hour. I have to leave at 3:15. It is 2:57 on that clock, so I was booking it. I just needed to get it cooked and done and ready because I need to have my breakfast ready to go for tomorrow morning, and I don't have a lot of time because I have to go to work tonight. So I got in the car, I was not late, and I ate some applesauce in the car on the way, and look who I saw on the streets. And by streets, I mean driving next to me, that little dog with his goggles and floppy jowls. I was like, oh my God, you're so cute. I don't even like dogs, but sometimes dogs are cute. Then I went to teach. I think I taught 3 classes in a row. Yeah, just 3. I teach a Reformer Flow 1.5, which is a little bit more challenging. Then I teach a Reformer Flow 1 after that, and then I end it with a Restore class, which is my favorite class to teach. In between classes, I was eating a little gross salmon Lunchable. A Sam Lunchable. No, that's gross. Anyway, I actually got to do the Restore class with my clients and kind of explain and show the entire time because the class was very, very small. It was just me and 2 other people, and honestly, it's kind of more fun that way. And it's always the same people, like they're my regulars, because then I get to sit down on the floor and show them what I want to do and show them how to feel the right things, and I also get a Restore class out of it for myself. We use trigger point balls, we use foam rollers, we use the magic circle, we do a lot of stretching, a lot of fascia release. It's kind of a painful class, but it feels really nice. Well, not in the moment. Sometimes it does, the stretching does, but we also do, like, you feel so much better the next day. And when we have a small class, we can more like play around with what people want. It's not what everybody wants. It's, hey, what do the 2 of you need today? Let's talk about it. After I got home, I stopped at Sam's. I only had like 30 minutes before they closed, and I got gas really quick. I cut up my bread and put it in a bag so that it would be ready to go for the week. And I had my leftover microwave meal from the night before, and I restarted watching Ted Lasso because it's one of my favorite shows of all time. It makes me cry a lot, but if I have one role model in the world, it's Ted Lasso. And obviously Elle Woods. And Mitten.